Misogyny is the fear and hatred of women or the feminine. What is feminine?
Job discrimination and wage discrimination, sexual discrimination based on the fact that they have such a hard time getting an abortion in so many places, and that politics seems slanted against them, and the lack of social safety net that it provides for them, among many other things.
It's hurting everyone, including the males. Because again, if a woman is the life bringer and she's giving birth to male and female children and she's completely denigrated and she's disrespected and she's a second-class citizen, then what comes out of her body, which is going to be both male and female children, aren't going to be worthy either.
It's important to be able to have like physical autonomy, like to be able to actually control your own body is pretty vital to being able to do anything else, because if you take these people's like political views, they get down to most of them politically believe that birth control is just as bad, like a very large portion of them, and it turns into, you know, you can't have any sex ever, or you have babies, you just have sex and have babies until it gives out, and that's not something that can end up with women having any sort of equality. I mean, they turn into like walking incubators, you know?
Yeah. Women are oppressed already, and like there's so many laws against women, and their health care is totally slated to hurt women and not help women, and women and pregnancy is seen as like a medical condition rather than something natural that happens to people, and like abortion needs to be a choice to keep, like, to answer bigger social justice issues.
Fuck yeah. Praise the Lord. My mom is a doctor and she's apparently that person.
I mean, I think that sexism feels pretty apparent in all facets of our lives. I mean, even today, watching this as an example.
I think the average like 18-year-old female, by the time she's 18, she's viewed like 20,000 acts of violence against a female.
What is some oppression that you faced as a woman?
I'm gay, and people want to control my fucking ovaries.
I see it a lot, especially in our community. I think I experience it a lot, like in like the music scene. Definitely, I see it a lot with like in the punk scene with people playing music, and it's always like men, and then there's like women's bands, or it feels really, really defined.
Why do you think that abortion is important for like women empowerment and for women's safety?
Well, just having the freedom, because abortion's gonna happen no matter what, legal or not, and illegal abortion is way more hurtful than legal abortion.
What would you consider feminism?
I guess it would really be a reverence for the feminine principle, and that meaning not just females, but just the principle of femininity, which would be the negative force, the yin force. I consider myself an ecofeminist for a very long time. An ecofeminist basically being we cannot love and respect the earth and then diss on the female. And vice versa. We can't like love and respect female and then diss the earth. I guess I also would love to impart to young women that once again our sexuality is an amazing, incredible, powerful part of us that deserves to be treated with complete and total awe and respect. Love yourself first and foremost before seeking love from anyone else, and to feel and know that you are a true, amazing force of nature. Like I used to tell my girls. Raylan's going to be embarrassed, but you know, just to make sure that when you're with someone, that they are very. I won't say it, Raylan. I won't say it on the camera. But if you're with someone, to make sure that they respect you, that they are absolutely open to just absorbing and adoring every part of your femininity. And if they can't, and they think you're gross, or they think you're nasty anywhere and in any way, ding, 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 ding. Turn around and walk away. They ain't worth it. Because then they can't respect themselves. They can't respect you for a female. If they're going to think any part of you is not absolutely fabulous. Boys, I'm not going to go down on you or anybody. Whenever you're ready, then that's a big signal right there that they cannot embrace your total beautiful femininity. Mom always said, don't suck cock.
Okay, thank you.